Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yola Soft Touch. I'm a makeup artist in the city of Enugu, Nigeria. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So today, I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this look. If you're interested, please keep on watching. So guys, I'll go in. I'm done with carving her brows. So right now I'm going to go in cleaning up her face first using my wipes. Then after that I'm going to use my micellar water to cleanse her face. Um when you're cleansing your face, you have to take your time because particularly I shot this video in December and she really had a very dry flaky skin at that period. So I'm going in right now to um moisturize or rather hydrate her skin using the simple lightweight hydrating primer on her skin because I really do not want to use a oily base on her because she said she's going out for a function and is going to really take the whole day. So I had to make sure, consider the fact that her makeup has to stay in the whole day. So I had to glide that into her skin properly. And then here I'm spraying with my favorite spray to lock in the moisturizer, the hydrating, because that also hydrates too as well. So if you look at it very well, you notice that I actually drenched it enough, like I was very generous on it. Then um I kept her lips moisturized. Here I'm checking if it's really dry because it has to blend into the skin. So I'm going in to use my Mesmetic power seal just around her T zones. If you know me well, you know that I love her brows to be really dry. So I'm going in with my foundation here, guys. The foundation I use here is a Nigerian brand and is really cheap and nice. Is a full coverage and it blends into the skin very well. And surprisingly, it's just for 3,500 naira as at when I bought it. I don't know how much they are selling it for now. So I'm going in to blend very well. You all know my drill that I have to blend in with using my foundation brush. This is Vicabel foundation brush and it's actually my favorite in foundation brush, at least for now, until I try out other products. So going to blend in properly all round to let everything sink right in before you guys know I blend two ways. So I'm going to spray here now. The spray I'm using here is actually a different spray. I'm going to list everything in the description box. Sorry, I'm going to list everything in the description box. So here I'm waiting for it to dry to make sure it enters the skin very well, like it literally has to dry into the skin. Then the second one, I don't miss the step, guys, is to blend in with my beauty blender or sponge. So right now I'm blending it in to so the foundation will stick right into the skin and give this flawless matte finish at this point. This I'm locking it in. So I went in all the way using blush to blush her face. I think the blush I used here is the Becharm Ageless lip stain. That's the blush I used here. I'm not quite sure the shade in, but I'm going to list it in the description box, guys. So I'm going into, if you watch here, I think I forgot to contour, liquid contour her face because she was a little bit in a hurry and then her husband was calling. So I had to be a little bit snappy at this point. So I'm going in first with a a one tone lighter shade of concealer to blend into her skin at first, like under her eyes, to highlight her eyes, to blend it in first. um I don't know, this is my new technique, guys. If you stay with me, you're going to see. So guys, if you stay with me, you're going to see a lot of this my videos in 2024. So I'm going in with a lighter shade, a one tone lighter shade of concealer right now to around her T zones and then her outer corner of her eyes to we all know what concealer does under the eyes to make her eyes pop. Yeah, so I'm going in to blending very well. Remember that blending is a control. Blending should be your thing in whatever you're doing in makeup. Make sure you blend it well. Nobody should see the start from the finishing. Everything has to be flawless. Everything has to go into the skin, guys. So right now, light contouring her nose. You guys know that I'm a deep contour. So, but I'm light contouring her nose because I don't want it to look all the way too sharp. I'm using a lighter shade of foundation, I think in Avon, like shade 20. So that's what I'm using here to um contour her nose. While contouring your nose, guys, please don't just make a straight line. Make sure you place it in, just stick it in and place. Be sure that your client's or your model's face is in between you, so you don't skip the process. So guys, now I'm going in after blending that. I'm going in to blend out the last concealer that I placed under her eyes to highlight. So I'm using a Q-tip. There were some things in her eyes. So guys, watch out for these things. You have to really pay attention to. You have to really pay attention to details. So I'm going in to blend in properly to make sure that while I'm setting her under eyes that there's no crease, right? So make sure you set properly. So I'm setting here with my merak setting powder in ginger. I told you guys that ginger is a universal shade. Like you can use it on a light skin, you can use it on a dark skin, you can use it for any skin type. Is universal and is is something you shouldn't miss not having. So right now, guys, I'm powder contouring now since I did not liquid contour. So I'm powder contouring her whole face. um my client here really has a very nice skin, just that her skin is quite her skin is quite dry, like she has a very very dry skin. Other than that, she doesn't have any problem with her face. She has a very smooth face. So now we're going to powder, take everything right in. So I'm using this brush, has really been the oldest brush I've owned, right? That's the real technique brush. And I'm practically looking for another, I'm looking forward to getting another set. So guys, you know where I can get a proper set and not just those ones that are in singular form, I'll really appreciate it. So guys, I'm going in to blend in everything, a powder, and make sure that everything is as smooth as possible. And then to powder contour. There was something that happened to me during the season period. I think I forgot to powder a particular client's face, and it was really nice at some point because I think that's what happened to you um when you set your face properly, because sometimes I think I go all the way to set my face in somehow. So that really helped me a lot because by the time I remember, and I mean, I looked at her face and then I noticed that her face was just still intact. So guys, moving on, I'm going to do her eyes. I'm going to do her eyes and her brows off camera, guys. So, but if you want to see how I created her brows, I think I posted it in the previous video. It's already up, so go back and watch how I created her brows. So back to it now, guys. Right now I'm done with her eyes, her brows, her lashes, everything. I went in with a very soft nude eyes because she said she's going for a burial, a funeral. So I did not really want to do too much, and because she's actually a Muslim, she's a Muslim. So back to this now, guys. Her lip, we all know the lip is the real juicy part. I mean, the icing on the cake. So I'm going in with LB brown lip paint. That's what I'm going in right now to line her lip. Then I'm going in using my Becharm Ageless in nude. Guys, what I just did here, please don't do it. I was a little bit in a hurry. I said I was going to stop doing that, but I don't know. I was in a hurry, so I forgot completely, and I was totally alone. I had no help. None of my girls were around, so it was just me. So, guys, going forward, I had to blend. Remember that you blend in your lip. When I wasn't doing this, when I didn't discover this, I know my lip used to crack at some times, and then other times you see that when I place my lip gloss on it, it just has a way of running, like it runs out. So but now, since I learned this hack, it has really been awesome. It makes my work easy and more flawless. So that's it, guys. That's the look. I went ahead to lock her face using the same hydrating spray that I have, just to make sure that her face looks a little bit moist, like a dewy look, not all the way matte, because it was a dry season. It's Hamatan period. So guys, everything mustn't be all the way matte. And if you know me, you know that my style, my signature is a dewy look, but a long lasting dewy look too as well. So guys, that's it. If you're here and you're yet to subscribe, or you've watched this video up to this point, please like, share, give me a thumbs up. Stay with me, guys. I noticed that a lot of persons just swipe through. Please don't swipe, just stay with me, and subscribe, turn on your notification, just in case, so you'll be the first person to get the new guys. There's something really going on right now. I think my neighbor is cooking something, and I'm inhaling a lot of things. So I'm trying as much as I can not to cough or anything. I'm trying as much as I can to control my breath right now. So I mean, and it's fasting period. Why would people be doing this to some people? It's really not nice. So there I'm using my Mesmetic balm, my glow balm. I love this glow balm a lot. Just look at the effects of this glow balm, guys. So voila, be done with her. She looks beautiful. She looks stunning. Dark skin. I think some persons were asking me which do you prefer, dark skin or light skin. I don't know, whichever one. So that's her reaction afterwards, because she was really trying to look in through the camera. So I had to just give her a mirror to see herself. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thank you. I'll see you some other time. Please like, share, and subscribe.